Welcome to the He's Got Issues DC Comics edition number 127.2. I'm John Cooney here to preview new DC Comics being released June 25th, 2014, beginning alphabetically with Adventures of Superman number 14. The Joker's in town and he wants to meet Superman. Find out what happens next in this one-of-a-kind story from Chronicle writer Max Landis and legendary artist Jock. Plus, don't miss Clark Kent's babysitting adventures as he looks after none other than Sugar and Spike. Next, we have All-Star Western number 32. Now returned to the 1800s, Hex sets out to settle some scores the only way he knows how, violently. And he's going to start with an imposter who stole his identity. We've also got Aquaman number 32. Aquaman thought his battles against ancient Greek monsters and the powerful Swamp Thing were as macabre as life could get, but he'll see how wrong he was when the hideous Chimera attacks. Next, we have Batman 32. The penultimate issue of Zero Year is here. Batman gets one step closer to the endgame with the Riddler as the final chapter of Zero Year Savage City draws closer to its stunning finale. We've also got Batman 66. Marcia, Queen of Diamonds, holds all the cards. While Batman and Robin try to track her down for her latest crime, Marcia and her cohorts tunnel their way into the Batcave. She's been after the Bat Diamond for some time. Will she finally get it? Then find out what the dynamic duo must resort to when the minstrel makes it impossible for them to get to the Batcave and their costumes. Next we have Batman Beyond Universe number 11. Justice Lords Beyond continues as the shocking truth behind Wonder Woman's return is finally revealed. Plus Lord Superman vs. Batman. Oh yeah, it's on now. We've also got Batman Eternal number 12. Jason Bard makes his big play to end the gang war once and for all, and Jim Gordon's trial becomes a family affair. Next we have Catwoman number 32. The race of outlaws takes a major turn as we find out Catwoman has entered the race as a double agent. But who is she working for, and how will it affect her efforts for her favorite team, herself? We've also got Flash number 32. Flash facts for this issue. Number 1, the Flash confronts the serial killer stalking Central City. Number 2, Barry tries to repair his fractured relationship with Wally West. Number 3, Future Flash continues to move toward the present for a final confrontation with one of the rogues. Who will he kill next? Next we have Harley Quinn number 0 Director's Cut. The sold-out, fourth-wall-breaking issue that jump-started Harley's best-selling new series is back. This special issue features a new cover by Amanda Conner, commentary by the writers and many of the superstar artists, plus unpublished material, top entries from the talent search, sketch material, and more. We've also got He-Man and the Masters of the Universe number 14. A new chapter is dawning in Eternia as the blood of Grayskull begins. As an ancient evil from Eternia's past returns, Princess Adora must continue on her road to redemption. But when she's confronted with tragic news by her brother He-Man, brother and sister must unite to fight against the Horde and find the secrets of the Grayskull legacy. Next we have Injustice, Gods Among Us Year 2 number 6. Superman, Shazam, and Sinestro square off in space against the Green Lantern Corps for one final showdown. Meanwhile, back on Earth, Superman's super-powered security force has begun its clampdown on Gotham City, and Commissioner Gordon is not happy. Riots break out with deadly results. Even with enhanced powers from the stolen super pills, are the Birds of Prey ready to make their stand? We've also got Justice League number 31, introducing the new Power Ring. But who is she? What does she want, and how will her presence affect the team? Next we have Justice League Dark number 32. Lost in the living dimension called the Between, the Justice League Dark fight to save Zatanna's soul. Will Nightmare Nurse's sacrifice save them all or damn them to an eternity of nothingness? We've also got Larfleeze number 12, final issue. With the help from the Wanderer and Nort, Larfleeze sets out to destroy the Council of Ten. Next we have New 52 Future's End number 8. Welcome to Cadmus Island, Grifter. We hope your visit is survivable. Plus, who is the strange being from the temple in Southeast Asia, and why should John Constantine find him of great interest? We've also got Red Lanterns number 32. Guy Gardner has a difficult decision to make, deciding if the newest Red Lantern, Supergirl, is fit for battle. Next we have Secret Origins number 3. Green Lantern takes center stage this month in a tale by Robert Venditti and Martin Coccolo. And don't miss the origin of Batwoman by Mark Andreyko and Trevor McCarthy, and Red Robin's origin courtesy of Scott Lobdell and Tyler Kirkham. We've also got Sinestro number 3. Sinestro's daughter, Soranik Natu, is back at her father's side, whether she likes it or not. But does she actually believe in the destiny that Sinestro sees for her? And what will Sinestro's newest Yellow Lanterns think of serving alongside a despised Green Lantern? And we've got Superman number 32, The Man of Tomorrow, Chapter 1. A new era for Superman begins as Jeff Johns takes the reins, and he's joined by the legendary super talent of John Romita Jr. in his first ever work for DC Comics as they introduce Ulysses, the Man of Tomorrow, into the Man of Steel's life. This strange visitor shares many of Kal-El's experiences, including having been rocketed from a world with no future. Prepare yourself for a run full of new heroes, new villains, and new mysteries. Plus, Perry White offers Clark a chance to return to the Daily Planet. Out in trades, we've got Batman Detective Comics Volume 3 Emperor Penguin trade paperback. The Dark Knight faces deadly foes including Poison Ivy, Clayface, and the Penguin in these stories from Detective Comics number 13 through 18. This volume also includes chapters from the epic Death of the Family and Requiem sagas. Next we have Batman Detective Comics Volume 4 The Wrath, hardcover. The Caped Crusader is challenged by the mystery of the 900 in a special tale celebrating the 900th issue published of Detective Comics. Plus, Batman faces two new foes, Emperor Penguin and the deadly vigilante known as the Wrath, a dark counterpart to the Dark Knight. Collects Detective Comics number 19 through 24 and Detective Comics Annual number 2. We've also got Before Watchmen, Ozymandias, Crimson Corsair trade paperback. Writer Len Wein and artist Jay Lee delve into the mind of the smartest man in the world, Ozymandias. How does one grow up to become the world's smartest man? Adrian Veidt begins his journey, both spiritual and physical, that will one day make him one of the most pivotal players in the world-changing events of Watchmen. This volume collects Before Watchmen, Ozymandias number 1 through 6, Curse of the Crimson Corsair, and Before Watchmen Dollar Bill number 1. Next we have Dead Boy Detectives Volume 1 Schoolboy Terrors trade paperback. In these stories from issues 1 through 6, Charles and Edwin begin to unravel the mysteries of their own demise while trying to protect tech-savvy sleuth Crystal from a similar fate. Also includes the short stories Run Ragged from Witching Hour number 1, Ghost number 1, and Time Warp number 1. We've also got Injustice Gods Among Us Volume 1 trade paperback. In these stories from issues 1 through 6, things in the DC Universe have changed after Superman is tricked into destroying the one thing he loves most. Now the heroes of our world must decide whether they are with Superman or against him. Next we have Injustice Gods Among Us Volume 2 hardcover. From the ashes of Metropolis comes Superman and the JLA's newest ally, Lex Luthor. Against all odds, he's not only survived, but now embraces Superman's goals. Of course, Lex has his own ideas on how to create a better world. The Man of Steel trusts him, but can the rest of his allies be so sure? Collecting Injustice Gods Among Us number 7 through 12 and Annual number 1. And we've got Tom Strong and the Planet of Peril trade paperback. The lives of Tom Strong's daughter, Tesla, and her unborn child hang in the balance, and to save them, Tom and Valvar Garm must journey to the far side of the galaxy in the mysterious world known as Terra Obscura, collecting the 6-issue miniseries. Okay, so that's it for DC this week, but of course there's still plenty of other books out as well, so be sure to check out my YouTube channel at he'sgotissues.com to see both the Marvel and Indies videos for this week, as well as my featured video with the usual roundup of all my favorites for the week with a little more depth and insight than you get here. And if you like these videos, be sure to let me know by leaving a comment and subscribing. You can also follow He's Got Issues on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and Tumblr to see everything I'm reading as I read it. So until next week, I'm John Cooney, and I've got issues.